Right, my lovers, the sound you can hear behind me is our hovercraft. So the whole crew is together, hovercraft history hunters, extreme. We've got 4 lovely craft in our fleet today. I guess we're lucky them up. Here we go, another anchor. We are the Hovercraft History Hunters, and we use these wonderful machines supplied by the British Hovercraft Company to help us navigate around the waters and mud of the lower Thames and the Medway in search of historically interesting items that we can save from the elements. Hovercraft are gentle on the surface on which they fly. They can actually run over a box of eggs and not break them. Any historic finds we make are recorded with local museums, and human bones and bombs are also reported. Let the fun times begin! This is our crew for today, and there's our hovercraft. So Steve's found the first find of the day.
You found a clay pipe.
That's a nice packing that with Becky later and giving it a
good old puff.
What sort of pack you'll be packing it with.
Look at that, how cool is that, look. Cool.
Excellent.
You had that for your display cabinet.
Oh, look how generous.
Hey? Give it to Chelsea, let Chelsea have it. There you go.
Oh, Chelsea gets her first
What year is that?
Victorian, so 1880, 1850.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
It's been in this water for 150 years.
Oh wow, look at that. Steve's found a piece of,
I think it's,
what do you think that is?
I think it's a human
metatarsal.
Yeah.
Ooh. That is a huge piece of cow bone. Could be another bone. I'm not sure what that is. If there's any bone experts out there that can tell us. Keep finding human bones. Could be a foot bone, I'm thinking. A bit too big for a hand bone. Yeah. We leave the bones behind.
Found some marmalade pots. Interestingly enough, right, I know where they're from. They're from the marmalade barge that sunk the other side of this island.
Yeah, cool.
So what they're doing, man, it was obviously floated round somehow. So
Yeah.
I'm shy.
Yeah, nice one. Nice.
Marmalade, anyone? Marmalade?
Oh, sorry.
Hello, Mum.
So a few of you have asked why there's so much Roman pottery out here, and the short answer is it comes down to two factors. Firstly, this was the area they were making the pots. They were Roman kilns, and they very often have bad ones, so they throw them out, smash them, whatever. Now and again you might find a full one. Also, this area here has been eroded out. It used to be land. You used to be able to walk out from the land and do your kiln work, you're making your pottery, firing it, everything happened out here. There wasn't a specific Roman site, it was just a site of kilns. What's happened over the years, all this is eroded out, and where I'm standing here, this probably won't be here in another 50, 60 years, because this all used to be quite high land if you look at the old maps. So that's what's happened. They came out here, they created their bowls, fired them in the kilns, used them for all sorts of things, but we don't know exactly what. Making salt as well, they'd boil up the salt in pots to use for cooking and preservation. And like I said, all the area around here is eroded out, so which is why we're finding stuff, but we can only get out here on hovercraft because there's a huge gulf of water all around us now. So the hovercraft certainly is the best way of getting out to these remote little spots at low tide, checking out what's here, saving what we can, and having a great old time in the process. And talking of great old times, I've just found a really cool bottle. Come and have a look. That's a nice one. Probably, yeah, Victorian 1880 wine bottle or whiskey bottle. Nice black glass. Yeah, pretty cool. Might give that to Ben. He might want one for his new collection. Oh, that's a nice bottle. Oh, it's got a good old St George's flag on. Something in the sun's. Here we go. Two bottles. That's the same sort of bottle. Two the same. Two the same bottles. How crazy is that? Yeah, nice. There's a few bottles around here, lads. Oh, there's a little stony there and all. This is the bottle spot, lads.
I'm out, Jess.
Steve's coming. He wants to be in the action. Just found 3 bottles in the space of 2 minutes. That's an unusual little ink pot.
See what Simon's doing, picking up bottles. Do that.
So this is what Jules has just found. Look at that. That's awesome. That'll clean up really well. It's got some little iron spikes in it, isn't it? Yeah, I am. That's awesome. I'll be that thing as well. Well, there's a bit of kerfuffle going on over here. I think they've found a bit of Roman. Trimmy? I can't believe you just dropped
carried
it.
that half a mile for you.
It's been here.
This has just been found by a gentleman over here. Lovely bit of Roman.
Oh, this is Kev. Kev found this.
Yeah.
That's
nice,
awesome.
isn't it?
Is that the same 1st century or?
It's pretty cool, so I'd say first century.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well done.
It's a shame it hasn't got a pattern on it. But it might have once it's washed up. You never know.
It sounds awesome.
Boy, was it about that high?
Yeah, well, probably, yeah, something like that.
Let me just show you this, look. What do you think of that?
That's part of there, yeah.
These little...
The little pedals of dots. Not quite a poppy head beaker, but Same sort of thing.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? What you got? What you got? Anything? Oh, you got a bit of kiln.
Kiln bar. That's
Hey.
a nice kiln bar.
That's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Kiln bar, what they melt down?
Nah.
They prop the.
You'd have these. You'd have a bit of rock in the middle.
Yeah.
Have these coming out like spokes, and you stand the pots on them in the kiln. Build the kiln with it.
Yeah, it's a shame to make it nice.
What did I find? I did find something rather nice.
You need a bag to put them in, mate.
Oh, that's it.
Want to borrow the bucket?
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's almost complete, isn't it? That one.
Nice.
It's a little cup.
Yeah.
I thought that was the top.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, that's it. That is like that is the whole thing. Yeah, that is it. Like from that angle, it's complete, isn't it? That's gorgeous.
Beautiful,
well
isn't it?
done.
That is top.
Top. Right. Well, just heard that Chelsea has found a complete Roman pot. How amazing is that? Let's go and check it out. Only on the Hovercraft History Hunters do we get these good finds. Look at that! Oh, well done. That is beautiful, Clough. Have a hold. That is fantastic. So what did you say, 1st century? Oh, it's spectacular, isn't it?
What's that, nearly 2,000 years old then?
That's like a miniature version of the one we found. Yeah, we found a miniature version of this. Yeah, you're well happy, aren't you?
Who found that, you?
Yeah. Look at that, isn't that beautiful?
Today.
Careful. It hangs off the rim. What do you think, Steve?
Oh, it's got a hole in the bottom, nice. We get home, we clean it up a bit, clean it all up. Happy days.
Use a bit of nature's bubble wrap here, and you can put it in seaweed and put it in a bag. That way, if you knock it accidentally, it's got a little bit of protection, especially when he's driving.
Do me a favour.
A little film.
Mudlarker.
That is the best find of the day. I don't think anyone's going to beat that. That is
How cool is that? First time ever as well. Beginner's luck, I reckon.
Let me get a photo. Well, it's a bit muddy out in this spot, but there's a nice little bottle there. Oh, it's a little... missing its bottom. I wonder if that'll make a nice little light. Yeah, let's try that way around. Usually I cut the tops off, but this one has got the bottom, so... yeah, we'll try that way around, I think. Roman pot handle.
Little collared flag on top.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's nice, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Shame the handle's missing. Be down here somewhere.
Yeah, there is a handle. I saw a handle earlier, but I put it back, I think. But it might not be the same piece. But no, well done, mate.
Yeah, nice.
Doing well. Loads of roaming up today.
We love our moment.
Dangers of hovercrafting, people. They're temperamental. That's the way it goes. Luckily, you've got to go with some experts, and hopefully they'll be able to work things out. Another day, another breakdown. Although it's not technically a breakdown until we can't move, so it should be all right. But luckily, we've got the right people to give us the best advice.
And if I blow it up, I've got to fix it tonight. Simple as that. Yeah.
We've got a few problems here, but we're just trying to work out.
You're panicking over. Right, listen, I'll tell you how I know. 12 years, well, I'll tell you how I know. Watch this, yeah? Right, at low rates, watch. You hear that? That's that initial belt snap. Yeah? As soon as you get above it, watch. Right, watch. As soon as you get above it, watch. When you low, watch. That's that initial belt snap.
Well, here's a cod bottle. Unfortunately, it's broken, but I'll keep that. I'll cut that down. Lovely bit of embossing on there. So wait, I'll cut that down. That'll be a lovely little upcycler. Nice. And there's another one. Another one to upcycle. I'll clean that up and show you what that one is. Nice little maker there. Looks like it said probably Rochester on the bottom. Nice one. Take them all day. Well, we're here at Hovercraft HQ and Steve's got something to show you in a minute. Or should we just show him now?
In a minute.
In a minute.
See, they build the suspense.
Okay, he's got an awesome upcycling project, so we'll tell you about that in a sec. So, just wanted to show you our finds of the day, as per usual. Lovely Chatham bottle there. That's Chatham with A. Arco & Co. That's pretty nice. A beer bottle, lovely black bottle, lovely embossing. This is a Bourne and Son. My relations, not. I think it's probably Denby. No, yeah, Denby pottery, Derby. A few of these. Oh, I was trying. The whole lot are going to go. But this is a nice little bottle. I'm not sure. I've never seen a top like that before. Obviously, that had like a little. What do you call it? Flippy look top.
Oh yeah, it's a double. Yeah,
like the old Grolsch ones. But this must have been a very early design. Nice shield. With swords and almost like St George's cross on it perhaps, and that is DTJ Lyle and Sons Limited. Very cool. Got two of them. A couple of upcyclers to show you as well. This is a cod bottle there. Teapet from Chatham, and this one's from Rochester. Dove Phillips. Let's have a look at that one. Dove Phillips and Pet. Oh, didn't we just say Pet a minute ago? Yeah, so it's the same Pet. Most probably. Got probably in partnership with someone there to create some another type of drink. And I'll cut both of these down and put them on the Etsy store, and they can be yours if you want, because they've got to be upcycled and given a new home. So feel free to have a look. Also on the Etsy store will be some of these lovely marmalade pots. So I've cleaned up a couple of these. Obviously they've got a lovely sort of combed finish to it, and this one's got quite a nice little maker's mark on it actually. There we go, look. It says Cooperative Wholesale Society Limited, Middleton Junction, and we think these all came off one ship. Whether that ship accidentally lost all its load, I'm sure Steve will tell us in a minute. And I found this as well, which, if I can cut this down without it cracking, because it's such thin glass, I'm thinking about maybe making that into a light and hang the wire through there and creating a funky little light. So maybe one day I'll get around to doing that. This was a medicine bottle, nice aqua colour, and these increments here would have been each dose, so maybe that was a couple of tablespoons or something, so you can keep an eye on how much your dose is. And that's really nice, sort of cool blue colour. Found a few bits of Roman. It's quite unusual. I kept this because I haven't seen anything like that before. This sort of dimple effect, that's quite nice. Probably to help you grip it. If it was like covered in grease or food or something, you can hold on to it better. Yeah, a bit of purchase on that. This is some kind of sieve or draining thing, maybe to put, I don't know, not sure what that is. I'll have to double check on that. Ask Trimmy, he seems to know what every single bit of Roman is, so we'll get his advice, and what this is will be at the bottom of the screen now. And also this little bit of decorated Roman, which is quite sweet. I'll do that as well. And we've got loads more down here, so I'm going to clean those thoroughly and put them on the Etsy store for you to come and have a look. and see if you want to add one to your own collection. So yeah, come and get them. Right, Steve, what's this project then you keep banging on about?
Project. Oh, that. Oh, hang on, yeah. Right, when I was 15, I bought myself a car and then restored it, and then I kept it until I was maybe 20.
Yeah.
And then I bought a house, had children, etc. Right, so it never happened again. But what I've done is I bought myself another Beetle that I'm going to restore.
Look at that. And this is the best year, well, the best year.
It's the last of, well, it's the last of the older shaped Beetles. So it's a 66, and it's got like unusual things like 1 year only door handles. If anyone knows about Beetles, that's an unusual door handle. It's also a sunroof model, which is also quite rare.
Very nice.
And it's also very rusty. If you live in America or California, you won't know what this stuff is, but this is rust. This is what happens to your cars in England.
Ah.
So yeah, I've unbolted it from the chassis.
Not got quite the room in here to fit all in the frame, but you get the idea. I like the Go Faster stripe as well.
That's a genuine Go Faster stripe from the 1980s.
You going to keep that?
No.
No. But what colour are you going to do it?
Right, if anyone knows car colours, I'm going to have it Miami blue, which is, it's blue but it's almost green. So it'll be Miami blue, and then the sides of it will be two-tone, like a pearlescent white.
Steering wheel works.
The only thing it does, I'll tell you what does work, look at this, the sunroof. There you go, look, it's 50 years old and the sunroof still works.
Ah, brilliant. So it does. What's all this, like cat hair?
It's mohair, isn't it?
What hair?
Mohair.
What's that?
I'm not too sure, but I know it's called mohair.
Oh. So there we go, that's the project that Steve will be working on. So we'll show you in stages.
We'll get an update every 2 weeks.
Yeah, why not? We'll see how you get on. Then this is a bit of pressure now for you to actually do some work on it, because so many people.
There's lots and lots of work to do on it.
Lots of people buy these things and they just sit around and never get worked on. But is that a roll cage?
No, that's bracing it because it's so rotten now and there that without that it would split in half.
So who put this on?
The person that bought it off.
Oh, all right.
This has been sitting in a garage since 1995.
No way.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, it's got VW Action 2001 on there. So how do you explain that?
So.
Maybe he stuck it on there thinking, I'm going to drive this
again one day. I think he was just sticking stickers on it.
Got to the point where that's all he wanted to do. Is this a sticker?
I think that was a tax disc holder.
Oh, right.
Remember tax discs?
Vaguely. Very cool. And what would this cost the tax, out of interest? Is it free? Because it's old?
It's a historic vehicle. No tax or MOT needed.
And what if you was to drive into London, would you need the ULEZ thing, or would you just be able to... Because some of the old cars are allowed in, aren't they?
No, yeah. No, that's a good point, actually.
It could be your mudlarking vehicle. You can just take it into town, polluting Carl's London, and you won't have any...
Volkswagens are known for not polluting. They've never tried any cheap technology.
No, they can't pollute. It's impossible because they fixed all their results. So
yeah, that's it.
In case you was wondering, guys, this is the engine from it, and Steve's gonna not use this one. He's gonna maybe fix it and sell it or whatever. So.
I'll be selling this one, so anyone wants a 1640 twin port.
There we go, guys. Get in touch, leave a comment and say yes please, and I'll...
It was reconditioned on the 12th of the 4th, 94. And this engine's from Big Boys Toys, if anyone remembers them.
Oh, cool. So this isn't the original 66 engine?
No, it's not the original engine, it would have been a 1300.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a 1640 twin port with big valve heads.
No, you're talking foreign language to me now, mate, but I'm sure people will know what you're talking about, who the petrol heads.
Better than the original.
And what are you going to put in this?
Well, it may be a Porsche engine or something along those lines.
Yeah?
Yeah, so watch this space.
I'll do. We'll get some updates for you guys if you're interested, and we'll see how it who's going to do a spray job, paint job? Can you get someone to do it?
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I can paint cars, but I want this to be like nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll paint my van, but I won't paint this.
And once it's all finished, are you going to keep it, or are you going to, what they call, flip it?
No, I'm going to keep it.
Yeah?
My baby.
Okay, excellent.
My baby.
And we're going to put a tow bar on it and tow the hovercraft with it, apparently.
Tow bar on it, because you can get tow bars for these, and I will tow. Right, this is something for you to all to look forward to. Us towing the hovercraft with this Beetle.
There we go. Well, I think it's a great idea, Steve, but the colour has got to be orange for it to match. Orange and black, please.
No. Right, Miami blue. This is going to be Miami blue, two-tone, and this the bottom half here underneath the chrome will be like a pearlescent white.
Very nice. Well, at least we can try and get a Mudlarker sticker on there, maybe, if he allows us to replace that. I did actually help as well, because I fixed the aerial. Ta-da! So now I can say I helped. Practically done all of it for you there. Well, there we go. This is the project for Steve. I'm going to do my upcycling, and we'll see you on another Hovercraft History Hunters Extreme Adventure. So stay tuned, subscribe,
Peace out.
like, and all the rest of it.
Oh
and,
yeah, like and subscribe.
Leave a comment if you want. Let us know how we're doing, and we'll see you on the next adventure. See you later, my lovers. So this is the bottle that you saw in the video. I've managed to successfully cut it down so it's nice and even. And I want to make a bit of a thing of this, a bit of a centerpiece or something to do with a candle or candles. So I've tested it, and a tea light does fit in the bottom there. So I'm going to mount it on this and add some more to it. Now this is a piece of bark, just saved it from the chipper when someone was taking a tree down. So I'm going to use that as the base, which is quite nice and authentic and something to rest it on. Nice chunky bit of bark there. That's going to go in the middle. I've got a tea light to go underneath. British air drying clay, which is great for modelling. And I plan to create something around the base of this so that when it's finished there can be a light in the middle and something else going on around the outside. Now I've got some clay pipes, as you may have just seen there in the background. So what I plan to do is put these around the outside as well, and wait for it, I've actually put candles inside of these so that they will light up as well. So I've got this one, probably 18th century, which I've tested and it works. Really happy with that. I've also got this nice hand one, which you saw come up a few weeks ago. If you haven't seen that video, check it out, it's really cool. This one, which is just got the laurel wreath on it. So basically how I've done is I've got a tea light and I've cut it up and wedged it in there. Pretty much it really, just so I've got a wick and some wax to go. That's that one. And lastly this one, which was broken when I found it, so I thought I'd be able to utilise this. So the idea is I want to make a kind of coil effect around the bottom and have these pipes coming off it. It's sort of in my head at the moment, so we'll just have to see how it turns out. Usually with these things they do turn out pretty good in the end, so have faith in myself, so hopefully you can enjoy this little bit of upcycling, or not really upcycling, but more repurposing some of these old finds, some natural bark, old bottles, into something which is quite a useful, attractive centerpiece. Well guys, I've just been experimenting with this because you need to really experiment before you do anything, and there's two problems. The first one is if I put this over, the candle doesn't get enough oxygen, and it will probably stay alight if I somehow give it some room underneath, but it's not, it sort of gets really dim. And the second thing is the top of this gets really hot. So hot that I'm worried it's going to crack. So I've changed the plan. Rather than having the candle underneath, even though that's really cool, but you can see after a couple of seconds the candle goes out. Now I can raise this a little bit and give it some air, but I'm just worried this will get too hot. It's gone out, you see. Poof. So that's not going to work. So what I'm going to do instead is put this on here, fix it on, but have a candle that comes out the top. I think that'll look pretty cool. And also as the wax comes down over time, that might look quite nice and funky as that drips down it. So I think I'll do that. I could even put a clay pipe or something on the inside. You can see inside it. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is still build my surrounds, my clay pipe feature, starting from now.